Hey, good morning! So I just want to shoot this quick video to invite you guys to play with me today. Yeah, play with me today. Come on, let's do it. Okay, so what compelled me to make this video and to give you guys this invitation is well, this morning it happened again. And actually yesterday. I've gotten really good at manifesting donuts. So I'm thinking maybe we need to level up a little bit. But before I do that, I want you guys to experience the same. Okay, so today, how about we play? How about we try to manifest something that we want? Yeah? But of course, with anything, when we're training a muscle, right? We start with something easy, something small, because what we don't want happening is an attachment, right, towards the end result. What we want is to be playful here, right? Use energy that's playful and joyful, and not one that not a goal that will produce anxiety, right, and attachment within us. Okay, so yeah, let's start with something small, something simple. So before we do that, let me just share a quick story. So yesterday, right, I was on my way to meet a prospective client, and on my way there, I passed by the factory of Dunkin' Donuts. All right, and as wonderful and as delicious those donuts were, I'm trying to cut back on my simple carbohydrates, right? But then this thought in my mind popped up, and I saw myself receiving a box of choco butternut donuts, and that actually gave me anxiety. I was so concerned. I was like, oh no, because I was so sure that I was going to manifest the donuts. All right, you know how it is, right? Like you feel certainty in your body, and that's how I felt. And so instead of feeling great about it, I was actually concerned, like, okay, what am I gonna do with a box of donuts? I don't want to refuse it. And so what I did was, so I caught my thought, right? My feeling. And what I did was I altered the thought. And so instead of feeling concern and anxiety over receiving it, I saw myself feeling grateful and expressing that gratitude towards the giver. Okay, so I saw myself saying, thank you for the wonderful donuts. And in my mind, I was giving it to somebody else who would appreciate the donuts. Okay, so fast forward, I was at my meeting, right? And sure enough, the person that I was meeting with told me to order donuts. We were at a cafe, and she told me to try out the donuts, right? And I was like, no, I mean, I'm trying to cut back. For me, it's a gateway drug, right? I was trying to be funny, and but she was insistent, and she's like, get this, but they're keto. They're keto donuts. So actually, she offered me two, right? So one was keto, and the other one was vegan. So I was like blown away. So I guess the universe had other ideas for me, right? So it was like, no, you're gonna get your donuts today, and you're gonna get to eat it too. Here you go, keto donuts. Okay. Now I don't know if I shared with you guys how in the past I was able to manifest a free donut also, but this was from Krispy Kreme. I haven't redeemed it yet. Okay, so it was through a survey that I was able to manifest a free donut. But yeah, like what I said, I haven't redeemed it because, again, I'm trying to cut down on sugar and simple carbohydrates, right? But for me, the mere fact that I was successful in manifesting that free donut, I was like blown away again. So at this point, I think you could call me like an expert in manifesting donuts because it's pretty easy, right? Sure, it happened twice, but for me, that's expert level already. All right. So this morning, because I would make a list in my head, right? But what I encourage you to do is to write down the things that you want. So let's say I want to receive a phone call from an old friend, or which happened today, by the way, not necessarily a phone call, but a message from an old friend. All right, and I want to receive coffee today. or I want to receive donut today. And for me also, it's because I love food, so for me it's pretty easy to manifest a free meal. So that's what happened yesterday too. So this is this woman, this wonderful, brilliant woman, was super generous as well. So she treated me to lunch, right? So I was the one pitching to her, but she was the one who gave me a free lunch. So there is such a thing as free lunch, okay? So anyway, today I was able to manifest free coffee through my wife. She didn't pay for it, mind you, okay? It was free. Apparently, she found out through the app that she has a free grande. So, like, amazing, right? So when she told me that, I couldn't help but just get a fist pump, right? Yeah! A win again! So this is how we're gonna do it, okay? First, you need to be clear what you want, okay? Be very clear of what you want. This is very important. It couldn't be like just anything, okay? So it should be like, I want a fresh cup of coffee. Or it could be, hello sir. It could be like when I manifested that donut, right, from Krispy Kreme, in my mind it was like freshly baked donut, you know, because you could receive a donut for sure, but it could be stale, right, or a week old. So you gotta be clear of what you want and make it small, make it easy to receive, okay? And then you gotta live in the moment, right, that you've already received it, like you already have the end result. So for me, right, in my head, I've already received that coffee, that free meal, and I was super happy and super grateful, okay? So live in that moment of the end received already, or the end manifested, okay? And then finally, when you receive it, be sure to be grateful, celebrate, right? And be blown away and say, like, this is freaking amazing. Okay, so it can happen over and over and over. Because like what I said in my past videos, right? Like the universe loves a gracious receiver. If you're a wonderful receiver, guess what? You're gonna get more. Okay? And I write that in my gratitude journal as well. So like this morning I wrote down, I'm so happy and grateful for that free donut I got yesterday. Hashtag thank you more please. Okay? So yeah, please play with me today. And then maybe in the comments section you could share with me how it went. Okay? Now, oh, one last thing. Okay, after you set out the intention, okay, after you've written down what it is that you want and you felt the feeling of receiving it already, release it. Okay? So that's very important. Not to be attached to the end result. Okay? We need to have a playful energy. Okay, not one that is attached to the end result, okay, or else it'll be stuck somewhere and won't be delivered, okay? So yeah, oh no, I'm running out of time. All right, so that's it for today. You guys have a stupendous Thursday.